Remember, President Obama said he wanted to be a transformational president, not a caretaker, but a change agent. And unfortunately, the changes I see for us, not so good. In a country in which we assumed our paycheck will get bigger over time, the opposite has happened. Median household income is lower than when the president took office. It was $51,190. Now it's $50,054. That's the most recent number available. And strangely, household income declined even more after the recession than during the recession. A fluke that's beginning to feel like the new normal. The unemployment rate is up nearly half a percentage point to 7.8% since Obama took office. But the numbers of us who are long-term unemployed, that is, jobless for 27 weeks or more, has skyrocketed from 2.5 million in January 2009 to nearly 5 million in December. What's more, the labor participation rate, that's the proportion of us working, has fallen to 63.6% from 65.7%. Doesn't sound like a lot, right? But the levels are very nearly back to the early 1980s, back when women were just barely getting into the workforce. As a result, more of us are on the dole. The number of Americans getting food stamps or SNAP benefits, 47.5 million from 33 million. Gas prices are up. The average price of a gallon of unleaded regular was $1.84 when he took office. Today, it's $3.30, a nearly 80% rise. Our entitlement programs are another step closer to being broke. One ray of sunshine. Stocks are up. The S&P 500 has moved dramatically up 85% over the president's tenure. Not that he can claim responsibility or credit. The rebound comes from a very low base at a time the very viability of the nation's banks was in question. That's a legacy our children and grandchildren don't need. And that's the problem. Barack Obama has been a transformational president, a president who has transformed our country, but not in a way I like. Today, the president made the case for big government. He called it collective action as a way to bolster entitlement programs, boost green spending, and keep things fair for everybody. I believe we need more personal freedom to grow our economy, lift people out of unemployment and poverty, and bring a renewed energy to our country.